I needed that.
One thing you and I have in common, Hunter, we both know death ain't a career ender. I mean, you straight up resurrected.
Blessings of the goddess. An elemental rod. I should take this back to the altar. There, finished.
The moon seals are ancient talismans of the old gods. And in your case, they are the keys to unlocking an even greater gift.
Is that why Wanda was here? In pursuit of this gift?
Just as we started with you as a child, I allowed Wanda to experiment here, with the hope of focusing her powers through training in basic elemental magic.
But that is not what happened.
Wanda's connection to the old gods, to Chthon, was not the same as yours. She isn't descended from the blood, and the trials weren't meant for her.
But you knew this before she started.
I did. And you should understand that I regret not putting a stop to her efforts sooner.
Then what really happened here?
When Wanda tried to use this moon seal to access the next trial, the Bloodgate didn't open, but the seal's power did have an effect. She had visions, both terrible and somehow alluring at the same time. What started as idle curiosity became a compulsion for her.
And now I am on the same path. So, where is the next Bloodgate?
Beyond the Standing Stones, if memory serves. I doubt you'll have any trouble finding it.
What is this? That is something. I should come back another night.
Wow, Hunter. How indestructible are
Allow us to assist you. I'm happy to help, Hunter.
Ready to work? See you around.
Heard about the explosion. Glad you're okay. Yeah, something tells me it won't be the spontaneous combustion you'll encounter.
Thanks, Hunter.
Caretaker, are you all right?
That's what I wanted to ask you. I know you're on your feet and seem fine after that explosion with Venom. But I know all too well from experience that sometimes the worst injuries are not visible to the naked eye. So, please tell me, Hunter, are you actually as fine as you seem this morning? Or should I be worried?
No, Caretaker, I am not. My collar, the explosion, it cracked it.
Cracked?
Yes.
I feared this would happen. Venom was filled with your mother's power. It would be naive to think it couldn't fracture even our best defenses against her. Ugh. At least cracked doesn't mean broken. Not yet, at least. You will have to work doubly hard to rein in your darkness. Your actions and words mean more than ever now. Make sure you use them with integrity.
I understand.
Yeah, well, I guess I should stop fussing over you and go see what horrors Hydra has in store for us today. As you were, Hunter. Hydra is already experimenting with more of those charges Faustus created. You need to put a stop to their little test. Just focus on destroying the charges. Hydra has enough warm bodies to overwhelm you eventually.
Should be quick.
Engaging! Justice served. I've got you. Will return the favor when I can. Hail that! That's some move! I can handle it.
The history books really didn't do you justice.
You have earned this! Roger that.
Forever in service.
Yeah. You look like you needed a break. I
Hope you're ready.
More of them are joining the fight.
Serve her with honor. We stand with the mother.
Everything's cool so far. Here's one for ya. I bet your Hydra recruiter didn't mention any of this, huh?
you're on our side. Let's settle. They're not going to like this.
Hydra's in control of the situation. My time to shine. Reinforcements on approach.
Almost seems too easy.
Here we go. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Where'd you learn that one? I'll give it a whirl.
Nice work. I'm going in.
Good one.
Hostile unit on the move. Hail Hydra! We're all gonna get it! Ready for a real hit?
I never forget a face.
Reinforcements on approach!
So, which one of you wants to go first?
You need this more than I do. Here you go.
You have my thanks. Weak, even for Hydra.
Someone order another. There's still time to run away, but you better get going.
That's one charge down, but you're not out of the woods yet.
Position compromised.
Oh, I'm not gonna forget you.
What is happening?
Finally, it's my turn. Arm beta moving into position.
Everybody pumped up? Let me help. This one's for you.
I'll get you next time.
You asked for it. Aw, you guys are so adorable thinking you can beat us.
Another Hydra operation foiled. I'll never get tired of hearing that.
One thing you and I have in common, Hunter. We both know death ain't a career ender. I mean, you straight up resurrected.
Ah, Hunter, good to see you.
The Staff of One gets antsy if I don't use it every now and then.
What is the deal with you and Tony?
He's gone too far. I'm not backing down until I get an apology.
I meant in general. What are you talking about?
He walked out of the bathroom holding my shampoo. He just handed it to me and said, thanks.
So?
So he never asked to borrow it.
I never thought Captain America would fight Iron Man over shampoo.
I'm being ridiculous, aren't I?
A bit. Do you have any idea why?
It might be the close quarters. Tony can get on my last nerve sometimes. I'll ease off. He doesn't need friendly fire, especially from me. Thanks for talking me down, Hunter. That was a great time.
The second Blood Gate. I should warn you, Hunter. You may find the trial ahead more difficult than I originally let on. The gods will push you harder, and you might very well fail.
And if I do?
You dust yourself off and you get back in there. Or you train, rethink your approach, and come back later, when you feel ready.
And what if I am hurt? Or worse still, what if something happened to Charlie?
Neither of you will be harmed, dear. That's not what this is about. The Elder Gods want to see what you're made of, but they're not out to get you. Well, except Chthon, but you already knew that.
Then I should make an attempt while I am here.
I'm sure you'll be fine. Just enjoy yourself. You're the only one getting an opportunity like this.
I will do my best.
Oh, and Hunter? I should mention, you'll only be able to make one attempt at the trials per night. Even the old gods grow weary of their children eventually. Good luck. When many of the Elder Gods were corrupted and became what we would call demons, the god Atum, born from Gaia herself, was set upon our world to slay these monsters. In that sense, the two of them had a shared purpose. Fight well, Hunter, and he may just honor you with his blessing.
You were too weak for this fight.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. They're still coming for me.
Atum was unleashed and made quick work of the demons, but in the process, he became something of a monster himself. He even became known as the Demogorg, the God Eater.
If this is a cautionary tale, your timing could use some work.
I am impressed. Your time has come. I am afraid you might not make it back from this one. Your mother abandons you. They cannot possibly match your strength. There was a time when Lilith had the highest of standards for her minions. That time has clearly passed.
These beasts may look like her children, but they're only illusions meant to test your skills.
Leave some for the rest of us. Their time is short. Feel my call.
I think Blade is honestly jealous that you're getting this extra training in. And with live targets, too.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Once again, Lilith's servants fall. I am impressed. Leave some for the rest of us.
If that doesn't make an impression on Autumn, I don't know what will. Good work, Hunter.
This looks like an
With a tomb's help, you shouldn't have any trouble uncovering the more elusive elements hidden throughout the grounds. Why don't you try out his blessing on that stone over there?
Autumn be praised. Autumn, show me the way. Autumn must not see it that way. Something terrible happened here. This area, it feels wrong somehow. I sense an old suffering.
Members of the local coven were persecuted here. And worse.
Witches?
Salem's history with witches may have been distorted over the years, but some things are true. The witches of Salem did their best to thwart Shaw, but he rallied his congregation against them. The catalyst of the infamous Salem witch trials. When the coven called out in distress, it was Lilith and Sarah who came to their aid.
They set off in search of a new foe? Just like that?
They were eager, but you make it sound as if they wanted this to happen. They knew something was wrong, and they thought they could help.
Chthon's corruption had taken root in the New World just like the colonists themselves.
And while Lilith and Sarah were still preoccupied in Transia, they entrusted one of the moon seals to the Knights of Wondergore, who brought it to the Coven with the hope that its power would reinforce them enough to deal with Shaw.
But that is not what happened.
Unfortunately, no. When the plague came to Salem, the same one that afflicted your father, Shaw used it to further agitate his flock by placing the blame squarely on the Coven.
And the witches?
The mob was vicious. And the rest is history.
But what about the moon seal?
After the trials, the moon seal vanished along with Shaw. Without drawing any conclusions, I think we can both guess where it went.
If this was his church, then it is possible the seal is still here, or somewhere nearby.
You read my mind. Good hunting, dear.
If it was here, Autumn would show me.
Was this always here? I may have forgotten a few things, but I feel as if I would remember a decrepit church on the grounds.
You may not remember the structure, but maybe you've heard of the man responsible for it? Hiram Shaw? This was his house of worship, and like a great many things on the grounds, Sarah preferred to keep it in a sort of mystic quarantine. Even I haven't been inside.
Is that all she did while I slept? Seal things off for our protection?
She can be overzealous at times, but in this case, she was right to be wary.
So, what dark secret does this place hold?
When Hiram Shaw first came to Salem, he was little more than a charlatan posing as a preacher. He managed to convince a few desperate souls to join his congregation, and with their help, he broke ground on this church. Whether it was coincidence or fate, in digging beneath the church, Shaw found something that would change the course of all of our lives. A long-forgotten page of the Darkhold.
Whether it was meant for him or not, Cthon found his disciple.
True. It's quite possible someone else would have taken his place had it not been Shaw.
But he was not about to pass up this chance.
Yes, Shaw was an eager study, consumed almost immediately by the whisperings of Cthon and the Darkhold's power. Nearly overnight, the people of Salem, old and new, were at his threshold, waiting for the word.
Autumn does not answer.
What do you know about my father?
That's not an easy question, dear. Your mother loved him dearly. She and Sarah both deserve... Lilith did.
Tell me about...
By all accounts, Hiram Shaw was a desperate man. As I understand it, to think that a simple man... Until we speak again.
Son of Gaia approves. Autumn reveals all.
That is something. The goddess must be busy. He sees our path. The goddess disagrees. He sees our path. There must not be anything here. The son of Gaia approves. did not work. I should try a different combination.